they renamed them and took our heritage away. Watch this. Why did that happen? I want to show you a little bit before I leave, right? Read.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself.
God is talking to Jeremiah, right? Now, what he's saying to Jeremiah doesn't only apply to him. Jeremiah was an Israelite. From the 12 tribes of Israel, he was from the tribe of Levi, right? Watch this. It says, thou, even thyself,
shall discontinue from thine heritage.
So he says, even you, Nehemiah, even you, Jeremiah. Because he was talking about the whole people, but he says, even you are going to discontinue from your heritage. Read.
That I gave thee.
That who gave them?
That I gave thee.
That God said he gave the heritage to the children of Israel. They were going to be cut off from it. They were going to be cut off from it. No longer are you calling yourself the tribe of Gad. Now you're calling yourself Native American Indian. Or if somebody really don't know you like that, you just be like, bro, I'm black. You see what I'm saying? That means you don't know who you are. That means you're an Israelite because God said you were going to be cut off from it. That makes sense? You don't hear Chinese people saying, I'm just yellow. Or I'm just Asian. No. They say, no, I'm Chinese from this part of China. You know what I'm saying? Because they know who they is. They know they can take their history way back. But because this happened to us, this is written in the Bible, by the way. Because this happened to us, right? We were cut off from who we are. Watch this. Deuteronomy 28:68. I know you got to go because we got to go in a minute. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee, into Egypt again.
God says the children of Israel, he's going to bring them into Egypt again. What was the status of the Israelites in Egypt? You ever read the Bible before, any of it?
I've read some.
You read some. You know about the history of Moses?
A little bit of it.
Right, when he had to tell Pharaoh, let my people go?
Yeah.
You remember that? Right? Why did he have to tell Pharaoh, look, let my people go?
Because wasn't they held captive?
They were held captive, right? So now what we're reading is we're reading the history after Moses told Pharaoh to let my people go, and God put plagues on the Egyptians, and now what? They're in the wilderness. This is what Moses said to them. Watch this.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
He says, look, the Lord gonna bring y'all into Egypt again. He's talking to these people. Your forefathers was there. He said, look, the Lord is gonna bring you into Egypt again, right? How?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
What was their status in Egypt again? They were what? They were slaves. They were slaves in Egypt. But he says, no, this time you're going to go into slavery. How?
With ships.
How did that happen to the so-called black man over here? How did that happen to the so-called Native Americans and the Hispanics on this side? How did that happen? On ships.
Right.
We went into slavery on ships. When they came to colonize America, right? In 1492, Christopher Columbus came on what? What mode of transportation? On a ship. So when you read history books, right? He brought Hebrew translators because the Native Americans spoke what? If I go to China and I bring people with me that speak the language, who am I going to talk to? The people in China, right? Yeah. But if I bring people that speak Hebrew to America, who am I coming to talk to? I'm coming to talk to the Israelites because the Israelites speak Hebrew.
Right.
You understand that? So when he came over here on ships to speak to the Israelites, right? He enslaved them and colonized them. And they took a lot of them back to Spain. He came with Hebrew translators to enslave the Israelites, to enslave the tribe of Gad, enslave the tribe of Reuben, the tribe of Asher, Issachar, Naphtali, Zebulun, Simeon. They came to enslave them. That's why a lot of them, right? What language do these people speak? They speak Spanish, right? Well, what was the nationality of Christopher Columbus? Hold on, watch this card. He was a Spaniard. He was a Spaniard. Guess what? Who spoke Spanish first? The Hispanics or the Spaniards? The Spaniards. So who taught the Hispanics how to speak Spanish? The slave masters that came and colonized them. That makes sense? So these are the Israelites. They came over here with Hebrew translators first, and then they taught them Spanish.
Right.
After they took the land from them.
Right.
After they disconnected them from their heritage, like Jeremiah said it was going to happen to them.
Right.
That makes sense to you? Bro, you are an Israelite according to the Bible from the tribe of Gad.
That's right.
The reason why he told you got to do some more research of your fathers is because that's the same reason why I came and asked you what kind of Native American are you, right? You said Blackfoot, right? Guess what? You might, like my brother right here, he's from the tribe of Reuben.
Right.
This tribe right here is the Seminole Indians.
Right.
Right? They dwelled in Oklahoma, and give me another one. Florida, Mexico, Texas. You understand? Yeah. So that's why I was asking you, right? So, right. Like that brother, right? He's from the tribe of Ephraim.
Right.
Right? So that's why I'm telling you, do the search of your fathers so you can know, guess what? What tribe do I descend from? Because what's so special about these people, right? They always teach us about Jesus Christ, right? In the church, they teach us about Jesus Christ, right? Now, Jesus Christ was one of the most famous, is the most famous man that walked the earth, right? If they say you famous, they say, man, you got to be more famous than Jesus, right? But watch this. What Jesus did you grow up believing in? Which one?
Oh,
Point to it.
Simple. The white one.
Come touch it. I don't even did all of white.
This one right here.
That one right there. That's the one you grew up believing in, right?
Yeah.
So now, is that the Jesus in the Bible?
Hell no.
Hell no. That's the one we grew up believing in, right? Because what I'm showing you is that the Israelites, they all black and brown, look like me and you, right? Some of them might. Some of them might be a little lighter, but guess what? The Israelites look like me and you. Now give me that in Revelation chapter 1, and I want you to read verse 1 real quick.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The word revelation means to reveal, right? What's your name again?
Damien.
Who?
Damien.
Damien. If I told this brother, look, I'm going to reveal Damien to you, he's sitting in the car, what I'm going to do? If I told this brother right here, if I said, I'm going to reveal Damien to you, he's sitting in the car, what am I about to do?
About to reveal him.
I'm going to show him who Damien is, right? So now I'm going to show you what the real Jesus looked like. Watch this. Give me verse 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hairs were white in color? What is wool? Wool is a what?
Like
A texture,
yeah.
right? Feel your head. That's wool. That's wool. So his hair was white and woolly, right? Which one of these ones got white woolly hair? Which one?
Shit, either one.
Neither one. What about this guy?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
He got white woolly hair. His hair look like yours if you was to get a little afro.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Watch this, read.
As white as snow,
Uh-huh.
and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes was like a flame of fire, right? Like when you drink wine or something like that, your eyes turn red. You get tired. You start feeling good, right? His eyes was like a flame of fire, meaning the whites of his eyes was red, read.
And his feet,
And when they looked down at Jesus' feet, right? Because Jesus didn't have on the J's like you got on. You know what I'm saying? Jesus didn't have that on. They had on the slippers. They had on the sandals, right? That's what they wore back then. So when they looked down at his feet, right? Read.
and his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet was like brass. What color is brass?
Like a brown,
Like a
rounded
brown. Like if you had to put it on a person, what color would that person be? He'd be brown. It'd be you. It'd be you, right? So his feet was brown, right? But guess what? It gives it another stipulation. Not only was it brown, read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Hey, what Wesley Snipes look like? Wesley Snipes looked like he burned in a furnace. You see what I'm saying? So guess what? He said Jesus is so black, he looked like he burned in a furnace. Now, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Now, all he described was his feet. And we know he was a black man. But look at this guy's feet. If you cover him up, can you say that's a black man? Come on, bro. Look at his feet.
Bring it out.
That ain't no black man right there. You'd be like, look at his feet. That's a white guy right there. If you had a curtain over him, you'd be like, that's a white dude right there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they looked down at Jesus' feet and they said, look, his feet so black as if they burned in a furnace.
Right.
And he got white woolly hair.
Right.
So now, what Jesus is in the Bible? If you had to pick the Jesus that was in the Bible, which one in the Bible? It'd be that guy that look like you. That look like your dad, look like your mama. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta, you know why it's so important to know that, right? Because when they teach us a lie, if I teach you a lie, right? If I say, hey, look, I'm not 35, I'm 26. No. Yeah, if I'm not 35, I'm 20. Or if I go in that store and I say, let's say I'm trying to buy some alcohol, right? No, I'm not 18, I'm 21. I gotta do what?
Show your ID.
I gotta show my ID. Now what I gotta go do? I gotta go get a fake ID. So if I lie to you, I gotta keep lying. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So if they give you this, what's gonna come behind it? More what?
More life.
More lies!
Right. Bring it out.
More lies! You know what else they lied to you about? Guess what? Behind this, now you Native American. Behind this, now you Native American. Now you black. Now you're not the children of Israel no more. Now God came for everybody. Now is that true? God loves everybody. Ain't that what we was taught?
Yeah.
Behind this guy, right?
Yeah.
That's what we was taught?
Right.
Watch what Jesus saying. We're gonna read some red letters. If I'm reading red letters, what is it? In the Bible. Because you got in the Bible, you got letters that are black and you got letters that are red. Give me Jeremiah. No, I want John 17 and verse 9. John 17 and verse 9. You got the letters that are black and you got the letters that are red. The letters that are red means Jesus Christ is saying it himself. The black letters is other people speaking. That makes sense to you?
Yeah.
So I'm going to read the red letters, right? Watch what Jesus said. John chapter 17 and verse 9.
John chapter 17 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
I pray for them. I pray not for the world.
Wait, what did Jesus say?
I pray for them. I pray not for the world.
Wait a minute. Jesus loved the whole world, bruh. If Jesus loved the whole world, wouldn't he pray for the whole world?
Yeah.
He would. Watch this. Let's see what he said again.
I pray for them. I pray not for the world,
Read.
but for them which thou hast given me.
Jesus said, I pray for them which thou hast given me. He's praying to the Father. He said, I'm only praying for the ones you gave me. Let's see who he's talking about. Matthew 15:24. Watch this. Let's see who he's talking about. Because you know what we're here to do today? We're here to contradict all the lies that the Christian church has taught us. We've been reading the Bible like this. Or we've been getting taught the Bible like this. Yeah, and you gotta believe, and you better believe in Jesus, and Jesus loves everybody. And then, yeah. Wait a minute, Pastor. Open that thing up and read something to me.
Right.
You see, the Bible ain't closed yet. It ain't closed yet. Watch this. Read.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
I am not sent but unto who?
The lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Jesus Christ said, I'm only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Why did he call them lost? Today, guess what? You got African Americans, you got Jamaicans or West Indians, Haitians, everything but what God called them. So now, they don't even know that they from the tribe of Gad. They don't even know they from the tribe of Judah, tribe of Benjamin. Jesus Christ said, I am not sent but unto who?
The lost sheep of the house of Israel.
They lost because they don't know who they are. That makes sense to you? So behind that image is being taught lies, bro. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Gad. Keep doing your research, bro. Because as a people, we got to come back and repent so that we can get the kingdom, so that we can go back to our land. But we ain't going to do that calling ourselves Native American Indian, calling ourselves black, calling ourselves all these slave terms that have nothing to do with it. That makes sense?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is